Something is different now, and it is not just internal anymore. It's showing up in your life, not loud, not in a performative way, just real. There's a steadiness in you now. There's clarity and a way that you move that was not there before. And people may not be able to fully explain it, but they can feel it, because your life is no longer just something you're trying to figure out. Your life is starting to carry something. Up until this point, God was forming you for you. He was teaching you how to trust Him, how to hear Him, how to obey Him. He was dealing with your heart, your patterns, your alignment, and you responded. You didn't stay stuck. You didn't keep going back and forth. You heard Him and you moved. And now your life looks different because of it. But now we've stepped into something deeper, because this is no longer just about you walking with God. This is about what your life is carrying from Him. You're not just walking anymore, you're carrying. And carrying requires something different. It requires strength. It requires consistency. It requires maturity, because what God entrusts to you is not meant to be handled casually. And here's what you have to understand. What you carry was not built in public. In Luke 16:10, it says, whoever is faithful in very little is also faithful in much. What you carry was formed in the quiet, in the unseen decisions, in the moments no one clapped for, in the times you chose obedience when it simply would have just been easier not to. And that's where the weight was built. So now this is where it shows up in your life. It may look effortless to other people, but you know it was not. And because of that, you just can't treat your life the same way anymore. Because now it's not about getting, it's about stewarding. In 1 Peter 4:10, as each has received a gift, use it to serve one another. You move differently now. You're more intentional. You're more aware. You don't overextend yourself, and you don't treat your time, your energy, or your obedience casually, because you understand that your life carries something now. And this is where things begin to shift even more, because not everyone can have the same level of access to you, not out of ego, but out of alignment. In Proverbs 4:23, guard your heart above all else, for it determines the course of your life. You don't feel the need to explain everything to everyone. You don't invite everyone into what God is building in you. And you don't stay connected to what disrupts your clarity, because what you carry requires protection. And this is how influence actually begins. Not by trying to influence people, but by becoming someone whose life carries something real. Matthew 5:16, let your light shine before others, that they may see your good works and glorify your Father in heaven. People are not just listening to you anymore. They're watching you. They're reading your life. In 2 Corinthians 3:2, it says, you yourselves are our letter, known and read by everyone. And what they see is consistency, is clarity, is alignment. So now this next season is not about striving. It's not about trying to prove anything to anyone. It's not about doing more. It's about carrying well. Galatians 6:9. Let us not grow weary in doing good, for in due season we will reap if we do not give up. Something has shifted. You're not trying to become her anymore. You are her. You're walking with God. You're moving with clarity. And now your life carries something from Him. You're not just walking with God anymore. Your life carries something from Him. And you carry it with intention. You carry it with consistency. You carry it well. Because you are the purposeful woman.